Have you ever wondered if our ancestors had better solutions to health problems than we currently have? In this new era of cutting-edge technology and scientific breakthroughs, we've seen tremendous leaps in modern medicine. From mapping the human genome to developing life-saving vaccines, medical science has gifted us with tools and knowledge that our ancestors couldn't have imagined. Yet, even with these advancements, we find ourselves grappling with an increasing torrent of health issues. Chronic diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and cancer are on the rise. Mental health problems are becoming alarmingly common. Allergies, once a rarity, are now commonplace. It's a paradox that leaves us questioning, with all this progress in medical science, why are we not healthier? The answer may lie in our reliance on pharmaceuticals. While they can be immensely beneficial, these man-made solutions often focus on treating symptoms rather than addressing the root cause of illness. They can also bring about side effects, leading us into a cycle of pill for every ill. But what if there's another way? A way that harks back to our roots, to a time when medicine was not about suppressing symptoms, but about promoting overall well-being. This is where the concept of ancestral medicine comes into play. Ancestral medicine refers to the health practices and beliefs of our forebears. It's about understanding the body as a complex, interconnected system where balance is key to health. It's about using natural remedies, eating wholesome foods, and leading a lifestyle conducive to well-being. In many ways, it's a holistic approach to health that our modern world seems to have forgotten. This is not to discredit modern medicine. It has its place and has undoubtedly saved countless lives. But perhaps in our pursuit of progress, we have overlooked valuable wisdom from our past. Our ancestors had their unique ways of dealing with health issues, and it's time we explored them. To understand ancestral medicine, we need to travel back in time. Our journey begins in prehistoric times, where early humans had a profound connection with nature. They relied on their surroundings for survival, and this included the use of plants for healing. Indeed, the roots of ancestral medicine can be traced back to these times, when our ancestors discovered the healing properties of herbs, roots, and other natural elements. They learned, through a process of trial and error, that certain plants could heal wounds, ease pain, or even cure illness. As societies evolved, so too did the knowledge of these natural remedies. This wisdom was passed down from generation to generation, shaping the core of what we now call ancestral medicine. The ancient Egyptians, for instance, were known for their extensive use of herbs in their medical practices. Similarly, the Greeks and Romans had a rich tradition of using natural remedies, a practice that was deeply intertwined with their religious and spiritual beliefs. But ancestral medicine is not just about herbs and roots. It's also about the belief in the connection between the mind, body, and spirit. This holistic approach recognizes that our physical health is deeply connected to our emotional and spiritual well-being. It's a concept that was integral to many ancient cultures, from the Ayurvedic practices of India to the traditional Chinese medicine, and it's a concept that's still very much alive today. In many indigenous cultures around the world, the healers or medicine men and women are not just physicians, they are also spiritual leaders. They understand that healing is not just about treating symptoms. It's about restoring balance within the individual and their connection to the world around them. Fast forward to today, and you'll find that the principles of ancestral medicine are still very much alive. From the use of herbal remedies to the holistic approach to health, these ancient practices continue to influence modern medicine in profound ways. Ancestral medicine, though ancient, still holds relevance today, and we'll explore why. Ancestral medicine is not just about herbs and roots, it's a holistic approach to health. This is where we dive deeper into the key concepts that shape this age-old practice. Firstly, let's talk about diet. Unlike the modern focus on calories and nutrient counts, ancestral medicine emphasizes the harmony between our bodies and the food we consume. It's about understanding that the food we eat is not just fuel, but a vital part of our interaction with the world around us. Our ancestors thrived on a diet that was seasonal, local, and varied. And it's this diversity and connection to nature that ancestral medicine seeks to restore. Next, we come to the role of the environment. Ancestral medicine recognizes that our health is intrinsically linked to our surroundings. We're not isolated entities, but part of a complex ecosystem. Clean air, pure water, and contact with nature are seen as essential elements of health, rather than mere luxuries. Then there's the power of the mind. Our ancestors knew that our mental and emotional states have a profound impact on our health. Stress, anxiety, fear, these are not just mental phenomena, but can manifest as physical ailments too. Ancestral medicine encourages practices like meditation and mindfulness to cultivate a state of inner peace and resilience. Lastly, we have the significance of community. In ancestral cultures, health was not just an individual concern, but a collective responsibility. People lived, ate, and healed together, understanding that our well-being is deeply interconnected with others. Today, we might call this social support or community health, but for our ancestors, it was simply a way of life. These principles form the foundation of ancestral medicine, offering a different perspective on health. It's about understanding that health is not just the absence of disease, but a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. It's a journey of connection with our food, our environment, our minds, and our communities. It's about rediscovering the wisdom of our ancestors and applying it to our modern lives.
You might wonder, why should we care about ancestral medicine in this era of modern healthcare? Well, the answer is more straightforward than you might think. In the hectic pace of the 21st century, we are witnessing a rising trend of returning to our roots. There's a growing interest in natural remedies and traditional healing methods. Why, you ask? It's because people are beginning to realize that some of the most effective cures to our ailments don't lie in a lab, but in nature itself. Ancestral medicine, with its rich repertoire of herbs, plants, and natural substances, offers an alternative to synthetic drugs, which can often have harmful side effects. It's not about rejecting modern medicine, but rather about integrating the best of both worlds for a more balanced approach to health. Another factor contributing to the relevance of ancestral medicine today is the growing recognition of the mind-body connection. Modern science is now validating what our ancestors knew centuries ago, that our mental and emotional states can significantly impact our physical health. Practices like meditation, yoga, and mindfulness, all integral parts of many ancestral healing systems, are now being adopted worldwide for their proven benefits in stress reduction and overall well-being. Moreover, there's a desire for a more holistic approach to health. People are seeking treatments that not only address the symptoms, but also the root cause of the ailment. Ancestral medicine, with its emphasis on the interconnection of all aspects of life, offers a comprehensive approach to health that takes into account the individual's lifestyle, diet, environment, and emotional well-being. In this era of personalized medicine, ancestral wisdom provides a framework for understanding the unique constitution of each individual. It encourages us to take responsibility for our health and empowers us with knowledge and practices that promote self-care and prevention. As we can see, the wisdom of our ancestors still holds valuable lessons for us today. Ancestral medicine is not a relic of the past, but a beacon guiding us towards a healthier, more balanced future. So, how can we incorporate the wisdom of ancestral medicine into our lives? Well, it's simpler than you might think. It starts with embracing a whole foods diet. Our ancestors thrived on a diet rich in unprocessed, locally sourced foods. They didn't have access to the preservatives or artificial additives that are so common in our food today. By returning to a diet steeped in whole grains, fresh fruits and vegetables, lean proteins and healthy fats, we can nourish our bodies just as our ancestors did. Next, consider practicing mindfulness. Our ancestors didn't have smartphones or computers to distract them. They had time to sit, reflect, and be present in the moment. Mindfulness can take many forms, from meditation to simply taking a few moments each day to breathe deeply and focus on the present. This helps to reduce stress and promote a sense of well-being, both of which are key to maintaining good health. Lastly, fostering strong community ties is a cornerstone of ancestral wisdom. Our ancestors understood the value of a supportive community. They leaned on each other in times of hardship and celebrated together in times of joy.
The sense of belonging and emotional support that a strong community provides can significantly contribute to our overall health and well-being. These are just a few ways we can incorporate the wisdom of ancestral medicine into our daily lives. Each of these practices, when embraced, can lead to a healthier, more balanced life. And remember, this isn't about rejecting modern medicine. It's about complementing it with time-tested wisdom that has been passed down through generations. By incorporating these practices, we not only honor our ancestors but also pave the way for a healthier future. It's time we look back to move forward, embracing the wisdom of the past to create a healthier, more vibrant future.